When cooking green beans, don't put them directly into the pot. Let me share a tip with you. Green beans can fully expand in just 10 minutes without turning red. In fact, many people avoid cooking green beans because not only do they take 1 to 2 hours to soften, but the soup also tends to turn red. The real problem is not knowing the right method. Now, let's see how to do it right. First, let's start by selecting the mung beans. High-quality mung beans have a uniform color, are plump, and have a light bean aroma. If the beans are shriveled, have insect holes, or are damaged, it will affect both the quality and taste. Where are you from? Leave a comment to let me know. After selecting, add water to cover the mung beans. Use both hands to rub the mung beans together to remove any dirt on the surface. It's great to know that we can meet each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, change the water, rinse twice more. Rinse until the water is clear. Then drain the beans in a colander. Do not pour water directly onto the washed mung beans. Prepare a dry pot without oil. Heat the pot. Add the mung beans. Then add water. We will cover the mung beans. At the same time, add a spoonful of white vinegar. Adding white vinegar. When cooking mung beans has two main purposes. Stir well. First, white vinegar contains acetic acid, which softens the bean shell and helps the mung beans expand faster. Second, the acidic environment inhibits oxidation and reduces discoloration of the mung bean soup, making the color brighter after cooking. In general, for every 500 grams of mung beans, add 5 to 10 drops of white vinegar. Do not add too much because it may affect the flavor. Then cover the pot. Turn on high heat and bring to a boil. Continue to cook over high heat for 7 to 10 minutes. Now, we prepare some dried jujubes, red jujubes. Put them in a bowl, then sprinkle some flour on top. Add some clean water and start rubbing them. The surface of dried jujubes has many wrinkles, and they are prone to dirt. During the drying process, jujubes can accumulate dirt and insect eggs. If we eat dried jujubes directly, we can also consume those dirt. Therefore, we must wash them. Next, change the water and wash them 2 more times until the water is clear and no longer cloudy. Take out the jujubes and place them on a cutting board. The washed jujubes are now hygienic and safe to eat. Use a knife to cut the jujubes into small pieces. Carefully locate and remove the seeds while cutting. Then, collect the seeded pieces and chop them into small, even pieces for easier eating. This will make them look nicer and tastier. Set the chopped jujubes aside. When the time is up, the mung beans will be completely soft and their starch will have been fully released into the soup. The soup will be smooth and thick. At this point, you can adjust the thickness to your personal preference. If you like it softer, continue cooking for a little longer. Since we will be making a delicious dish later, cook until the beans are easily mashed. This method allows the mung beans to soften and expand quickly, because dry roasting the beans causes the moisture inside to evaporate quickly under high temperatures. breaking the bonds of the bean shells and damaging the structure of the beans. This step is similar to pre-soaking. It allows water to penetrate faster during cooking, speeding up the gelatinization of starch and reducing the cooking time needed for the beans to fully expand and become spongy. So next time, whether you are cooking red beans, mung beans, black beans, yellow beans, or any type of beans, you can try using this method. Now, put the mung beans in a mixing bowl. The beans will retain their shape, making the flavor richer when eaten. Next, add a little glutinous rice flour. Then pour in the chopped jujubes. Add a little white sugar to your taste. Add more if you like a slightly sweet taste. If you like a milky taste, pour in 100 milliliters of whole milk. Put on food-safe gloves and mix everything together by kneading like dough. At this point, the aroma of mung beans, jujubes, and milk blends perfectly with the aroma of glutinous rice flour. So delicious. This will definitely be a delicious dish. If the mixture is too thin, you can add more flour. If it is too dry, add a little milk. Knead patiently until you get the right texture, not too dry and not too wet. When the ingredients stick together like this, it is ready. Next, we prepare a steamer or a high-temperature resistant mold. Pour a little cooking oil into the bottom and brush oil into every corner and edge to make it easier for the next step. Then, put the mung bean and glutinous rice mixture into the mold. Carefully add a little at a time and spread it evenly when almost finished. Finally, use a spoon or cooking spatula to smooth the surface. This will help the mold look better after steaming. Next, add water to the steamer and bring it to a boil. Place the mold inside the steamer. Then cover it and steam for 20 minutes on high heat. When the time is up, turn off the stove and remove the mold from the steamer. We spread a layer of plastic wrap on the surface of the cutting board. Then, we turn it upside down on the cutting board. Cut it into the appropriate size according to your preference. With each cut, you can feel the flexible elasticity of the blade when cutting. Let's see how to cut this green bean sticky rice cake. The cut surface shows the smooth red apples, small green beans, and thick sticky rice mixed together to form a uniform texture. It has many layers and is very beautiful. Put it on a plate and enjoy. Take a bite. The soft green beans, sticky rice, and sweet red apples bloom on the tip of the tongue. Because it is made of sticky rice, the cake is soft and tender when first steamed. After leaving it for a day, the cake will harden and become chewier in hot weather. If you put it in the refrigerator, the refreshing taste will be unforgettable. Whether it is for breakfast with soy milk or afternoon tea with tea, it is still a moderately sweet and pleasant dish. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.